Just call me Mrs.
Alrighty then, we do it. Welcome to Cliff Alert. Today we're going to be talking about Lifetime Network's reality-based TV series, Married at First Sight, season number 15, episode number 4.
And today we will be covering Justin and Alexis. Before we get into it, please like, share, and subscribe. Please click that notification button so you know when we post new content, and we appreciate you for doing that.
I don't know what their last names truly are. Justin's last name is, but it ought to be the Smileys.
Yeah, they smile a lot. They can't keep their lips over their teeth. They grinning and skinning.
Flashing the pearly whites. I ain't mad at neither one of them.
They are in a happy place. She said put some respect on her name, so they take a picture of each other, and he puts her name in his phone, hopefully under wifey.
If it ain't, there's something wrong.
Well, it looks like she did it, so you know. Justin then goes and gets breakfast and brings her back breakfast in bed, which you think was a nice touch.
Yeah, even though it was room service.
Right, exactly.
I ain't mad at the brother anyway.
But they seem to be developing a connection.
Yep.
I would caution Justin, however, because he seemed to be, as you say, infatuated with her in a hard way. He's going all the way in, and I think he should reserve some of that a little bit.
I think that he's been out there so out there in the dating scene, and he's tired.
Well, I just think he needs to guard his heart a little bit, but that's just me. So they go on to meet the parents and friends that are waiting on them. They want to get to know the family a little bit more. So we see Justin meeting her mom and her sisters.
Right, exactly. And one of the things that he said, that it's really easy to get to know Alexis already.
Yeah.
Because of that, very comfortable.
Because of that sexual chemistry that's going on.
That mutual attraction that's going on between the two of them. He's vibing that, and he's expressing it to the family members.
Easy like Sunday morning.
Yes, indeed.
So one of the sisters asks the question, what he does when he's angry, which is a valid question. You really don't know someone until they're angry. Then you see where they're at, mentally and physically, and all the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
So I don't think he really answered the question.
I think he did, but maybe not directly. He says he's not, he's a pleaser, and he's trying to have good vibes as often as possible. But at the same time, he's just not gonna, when something goes down and he's pissed off, he's just not gonna be in pleaser mode.
Well, of course, but I just think he didn't really answer the question. And no one challenged him on it, so it is what it is.
The other sister asked him how he advocates for himself.
Right, because if he's a pleaser, that means he's gonna be acquiescing to everything that she says, all that she demands and everything else, and potentially she could run ragged over him.
It could be an issue for him if he doesn't have boundaries to that.
Exactly. So maybe the sister got in tune with that and asked him how he would, advocate for himself. And what did he say?
I think he said that he's okay with with pleasing, but at the same time, he's got to put reins. There are limits to that, just like anything else. He also said that he'll do things that he needs to do to make things work.
Right.
So.
But again, they haven't seen each other angry or pissed off yet, so...
Way too early for that. Right? Way too early.
Right.
But then again, though, it seems like it's just over the horizon based on the teasers that we saw, right?
Right. Something's coming, and he expressed that little love note maybe too soon. And that could be a challenge when it's not. Someone does, you say I love you, and the person doesn't respond. Like, how much is the bread down the corner store?
Oh, what an analogy.
It's so far away from
Yeah, it
yeah,
is. It
something
really
like that.
was. The other half of this, Alexis get a chance to meet Justin's in-laws, his
And
mom and his friend, right?
and the first thing she said is, "Your son is
Oh,
still celibate."
why the hell is she volunteering that kind of music?
She needs a little bit of tact, maybe. She doesn't say the right thing sometimes. It just comes out, and she needs to like put a little lock on her lips for a minute or two.
Why does she feel like she needs to volunteer that or disclose that information?
Because no one has asked her to. I imagine. Hey, she is who she is. So they meet with the mom and a friend,
Yeah.
and she asked the mom what happened with his broken engagement, and the mom said she's not quite sure, that she and the girl he was engaged to went dress shopping, and after that, Justin said he received a call that she wanted to marry him anymore.
Right, and then right on the heels of that revelation, I think Alexis kind of continues the conversation and says that, and reveals rather, that she has turned down 3 proposals, correct?
Right.
And that will raise more than an eyebrow.
Right. The mom asked her, "Well, what
what
was
the hell's going on?
What was happening?" And
that's what she was thinking, right?
And she gave some good excuses. She said she was, she had
unrealistic expectations.
She was a little selfish,
Mm-hmm.
and she certainly
had ulterior
motives
Yeah,
with
getting
getting married.
Exactly.
She said she has now retired her running shoes. She's not running anymore.
No track shoes, huh?
Right.
Okay.
And she's willing to give this opportunity a chance. She wants to give it all, and she doesn't want to hurt Justin,
Right.
because his mom kept repeating that he's a sensitive man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
At some point, they gotta stop saying that. I'm just saying, your mother-in-law says your man is sensitive. After she said that once, twice, is it me? I don't want to hear that anymore.
Okay, you got it, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, you don't like when I repeat myself, so I know you don't want it.
Why you want to put me on blast like?
No, I was just telling you. I'm just making the point that I know you're tired of hearing about somebody else.
Wow. Talk about ulterior motives.
Maybe just a little bit.
Tell
Maybe.
the truth and shame the devil.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Always gotta do that.
But in any event, the mom seemed to believe what Alexis is saying.
Yeah,
and they're hoping for the best.
Yeah, mom really understands that everybody makes mistakes, but it seems like she's moved beyond that, grown and matured beyond that, and that she's really ready, and that now that they're in-laws and all, she's just hoping that she does right by her son.
And I'm hoping that this matter of being sensitive for Justin, he puts that to rest, because what I believe he's actually saying is, I'm gonna try to put some sort of control over what you say and what you do, because I'm sensitive, and I
So
don't.
you think that's manipulation a little bit?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's why
Manipulation too.
just show up as you are. You don't have to describe stuff about you,
and that's
good enough.
Yeah, I would tend to agree with that. What about that incident where Justin had his shirt on?
Justin needs to keep his shirt on for right now.
All right.
Anyway, they got a care package from the show.
Yep.
And they're loving the gifts, and they find out that they're going to Puerto Vallarta in Mexico for their honeymoon. So they're excited.
Yeah.
And of course they're going to a nice spot. So we see them on the plane, and then they're driving to the hotel. They get to the hotel.
Yeah, and they're having a conversation with the other married couples and all that.
Right, and after they settle in, they're chopping it up with the other couples, which is nice. I think that they can all take this journey together. Evidently, Alexis was using some sort of dating app. Just
Hinge or something like that, or
I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Anyway, she had met him before.
She met him on the app.
Yeah.
And she ignored him.
Blew him right on off.
Blew him off. And here we are. Now they're man and wife. So that was strange. The person that she blew off has now become her husband. Right. Because it tells us all that, you got to be careful with making quick evaluations of people.
And you got to pay attention.
And you got to pay attention to stuff, because, a good person may come in your life, but because they may be too short, too fat, too thin, too tall, mixing some teeth, bald, you know what I mean?
Missing some dental furniture? Well, she cutting the cord to the quick this time, y'all.
You look down at their feet and all kind of situation happening. I like to look at pretty feet.
Your brother dogs in together? You're in trouble.
It's a non-starter.
Just get ready to say, you're in trouble.
Thank God.
Yeah. Thank God what?
So they get to their room, they're excited, they have the flowers and what have you, the champagne is rolling, and people are happy. That's all we have regarding Justin and Alexis. We wish them well. Hopefully they're going in the right direction. There's going to be some upset. There has to be some upset, there always is. But we hope they get beyond it.
Yeah, and brother, get in the gym.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.